Volk, welcome to the UK. From what I understand, you've already done your library tour. You've been around last night just checking out the quiet spots. How's it been getting to the UK for the first time?
Yeah, it's good, mate. I'm just trying to acclimate to the late night. You're going to have fight night, right? So we're just trying to stay in a better time zone, getting ready for that. So we decided to have a few drinks later in the night. So yeah, it was all right. No, it wasn't too bad. But yeah, got to see the place. Did a tour of Man City Stadium today. We do Manchester United tomorrow, I think.
Covering both halves.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously doing a bit of content. So there's, you got to. It's going to look like I'm repping both sides. So I'm going to have some unhappy people. So hopefully that footage comes out when I'm out of town.
I heard a vicious rumour that at the arena they stop serving booze at 2 a.m, but the card doesn't end until 6 a.m. So you're going to have to run and get your last orders and get like 30 beers to keep yourself going.
Wow, is that really?
I guess that's the local law.
I mean, I don't think anyone's going to need any more drinks. Could you imagine how people are going to be at that time? Yeah. So, like, mate, yeah, they're going to be going all day. It's Saturday night. They're going, we're going out tonight. Yeah, let's go out, have a few drinks, have a few more, then go to the arena because it's going to be that long. So it's probably a good thing. I don't know, but half of them will be passed out.
I think there's a cruel irony that you got like Leon and Belal as the main event at 5:30. God bless both of them, but I think that's probably a decision. I can just imagine a few lads round 3 just starting to just slip away.
No, I think, with that one, I think Leon Edwards would be a little more aggressive with that one, I'm thinking. Yeah. I think he's going to come and be a bit more aggressive. So I'm actually sort of going where I'm thinking that could maybe be a TKO.
Do you agree that Belal has hands like Canelo Alvarez?
No. I'm not being a dick, but come on. Yeah. I mean, I'm not. That's very fair for me to say no. I'm a good guy, right? But Belal, come on, man. Who said it? Belal said that?
His coach said that.
Oh, his coach said that. Oh, yeah, hype up your boy and all that, but, Belal don't believe that. Yeah.
What have you made of Belal's talk, right? Because he's a nice guy. Everyone knows it, but he's really coming aggressively. I hate Leon Edwards. I'm going to torture Leon Edwards. I'm going to embarrass his coaches and stuff. Do you think that's him trying to get himself in the fight, or do you think he just has decided he hates Leon and he's acting like it?
I think it's playing the game. Probably trying to hype himself up, hype the fight up, and but yeah, it's just it's weird. It's weird to see, I guess. Yeah.
You hear you're a big Tommy Aspinall fan.
Yes.
He's a big Volkanovski fan, by the way. Yeah. He's
like went back and forth a couple of times on Instagram actually, but massive fan of his work. But looking forward to that one as well.
Do you feel like the natural? I mean, no one knows what John Jones is going to do. I don't know if John Jones even knows what he's going to do yet. But do you think if Tom has an impressive win here, that fight just becomes bigger and bigger?
Oh man, that's a huge fight, and it's a fight that I'd really want to see because I can see John Jones being very hard man to beat at heavyweight, but then you've got someone like Tom Aspinall who's very explosive, very fast, very well rounded, and a true heavyweight. That's going to be a very, very tough fight for John Jones. And, I've got a lot of respect for John Jones. It's John Jones. But, if you're going to go to heavyweight and claim that title and want to be, especially, you're the champion now while Tom Aspinall's around, the interim champ, I feel like that has to happen. Otherwise, what are we doing here? Because he is definitely the biggest threat. And John Jones is right where he said, you said that about this guy, you said that about that guy. How many times have people said that? I haven't said that against, I know a lot of people do say that. With Garn, I said, the striking might be, but I was like, he's going to wrestle him, right? So I was not surprised with that result. But Tom Aspinall, now that is, if John Jones was to go out and do that, I mean, you can't really question that he's one of the greatest ever anyway. But I mean, could you? That's just crazy. That'll be unbelievable because Tom Aspinall is that good.
Do you sort of like? I'll say it's my opinion as well that the Pereira fight sounds good on paper, but actually I think that could end up looking a little bit like the Cyril fight. If he comes out and just takes him down.
Let's be real. Well, even Aspinall's like going, I ain't messing around. Like Aspinall's got great hands, great speed, great power. Will be a dangerous fight for Pereira on the feet. But I ain't mucking around. I'm going, you know what I mean? Like he could definitely handle him with the feet, especially with the size. But why would I do that? And John Jones very clever, very smart fighter, good fight IQ. He ain't messing around with the striking. You know what I mean? He's he's gonna even the stylistically. Even on the feet, I can, the way Pereira will come at him. I know he would threaten more with the kicks and stuff like that, but I think John Jones style. He ends up grabbing a hold of him, and again, that'd be a bad night for Pereira. Yeah. And that's no knock to Pereira because it's John Jones. You know what I mean? But yeah.
What's going on with you at the moment, right? Obviously, you're taking some time off, much requested by everybody. Time off. I feel like every time you do anything, they're like, "Please, Alex, no, don't step in for 303, don't step in for 300." What's it been like having to take this time off? And are you enjoying yourself as you're doing so?
It was great, man. It was great because I chose. It wasn't just. You could say it wasn't forced. It was something that you could say, all right. It was clear to me that we're having a break, so it was my choice now. So I'm having a break. Don't need to worry about it. And it was good, mate. I was able to just completely forget about all that, and just do more content, do more quality time with the family. Mate, it was incredible. It was like, man, I've got to make sure I can get back in the fight, and you know what I mean. But I was like, so it was weird. I was having them conversations in my head. I'm like, you're gonna be able to do this. Like, it's all right, relax. When you start training, when you want to take it serious, it's going to come back. You're going to flip that switch. Don't worry about it. So they're the conversations I needed to have. Where now I've flipped that switch where I'm back in the gym sparring again and feeling good. And I'm just like, fuck, get me back in there, man. I just want to. So now you can see Ash shaking.
I was about to say, you brought in me like a junkie, like I'm back around.
Because I'm sitting there going, man, I don't know if I want to wait that long because obviously the boys are going to fight, most likely Ilya and Max are going to do their thing and, I can obviously wait and just fight the winner. So my next fight's definitely for the title if I want to wait. But then I'm like, I don't know if I want to wait. And then you got Ash being like, we're waiting. So obviously I can wait. There's plenty we could do.
Yesterday he was like, don't you fucking ask him about lightweight. He's fighting featherweight title.
Exactly right. I mean, there is a lot of exciting fights at lightweight. But again, the UFC weren't even fond. Even when I was champion, floating between divisions, you know what I mean? Something that they don't really want to do. So if I was going to choose to do lightweight, they're going to want me to stay there. Yeah. But I mean, I just wait for the title fight, right? So it's a situation. Obviously, again, I'm going to be getting antsy, but we've got plenty of good content coming. I'm going to, I will stay ready, and Ash ain't going to like this one. I'll be training really hard and fight fit because if there is a late notice, because that shit excites me, man. It gets me going. But I'll actually be ready for it this time. I'll make sure I'm in good nick all year round because so for even me having that in my head that if you have to save the day here or there, it's going to help at training anyway, keep things exciting. We can do plenty of good content. Make sure you stay tuned. Cooking with Volk, a lot of crazy stuff coming too, so stay tuned for that. So that's all right. That keeps me busy, and again, you always want to find purpose, right? And I love all that stuff, so I can do that while finding purpose in the gym, just in case there's. You know what I mean? You never know. Leon.
Do you see
Leon? If someone gets injured, it's like, do I need to go to welterweight? The heavyweights, mate. Believe it or not, I'd do it.
I do believe that.
Good paycheck for that one. So I was like, that's exciting. I was like, all right, strategy guys, how are we going to do this with these big boppers? But
do you like the meme?
I would do it.
I do believe it.
What do you think of that? Yeah, money talks. Money talks, exactly.
Volkanovski Pereira. November, book it. Do you like the memes where you're
shooting for them ankles straight away? But I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah.
Do you like the memes where you see like Joe Biden's out of the race, Volkanovski stepping in?
I mean, it's funny. Well, it's obviously there's other people that can claim that too. Dan Ige on the same day. I just feel like it's obviously it's not because of me. I'm not saying I started some trend of late. No, everyone. It's always happened. But I don't know. I feel like it's. I think because people are because they're it's like I think there's an ultimate respect. People can see and when there's a lot on the line as well. And obviously me doing what I did against someone like Islam, and then you got Pereira doing it, putting his belt on the line, which I didn't do that. I didn't put my belt on the line, which is that's. That's and you see the love people get for that. You know what I mean? Now everyone's just being like, yeah, you know what? I'll fucking do that too. Everyone respects it. It's exciting, believe it or not. Imagine, no camp, you just go there and fight and earn a good paycheck. So you can see why people like even Dan Ige. I think he touched on it. But obviously, I'm in a great position where I don't need to do that. But I do want exciting things. But that's what I talk to when I'm having these conversations. People are like, what do you want to do? You're all right, if you want to fight, if you need to fight, why don't you just do something at featherweight while you're waiting for the title? It's like, that does not excite me. And no offense, but I mean, there's no fight there that only the belt excites me for that. And I've already done that so many times. But I mean, obviously the Ilya one, to get that back, that excites me. But it's going to be harder get me excited, you know, and like for anything else in featherweight. So it's a tricky one. So exciting things, and obviously money talks. So you never know what will happen. But right now, I think we're going to chill, get in front of the camera, talk a bit of shit. You know what I mean?
Volkanovski at welterweight definitely coming soon. I can see it. Bilal's going to fall out. You're in there on Saturday.
I mean, we're actually good mates with Leon. But I mean, if I got to save the day, you got to save the day. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter, so that's going to be a tough fight. This is not disrespectful. Stylistically, Belal. You know what I mean? He's going to be offended by that. But I mean, like, no, I'm not trying to offend you, but that's a fight that I believe I could do. Okay. Yeah, Leon Edwards, obviously I believe myself in all the time, but Leon's good. Like, Leon's good. You know, he's very, very threatening in so many areas. And I'm not saying Bilal's not, but I mean, obviously Bilal's more strategy, good, game plan and, calculated, you know what I mean? So that's compliments. But I mean, that stuff, you need more than that to be out-strategizing me can be very, very hard. So I mean, here I am talking myself into I'm talking myself into maybe fucking stepping in. You know what I mean? Fucking stop talking about it. What are you doing?
You're picking Max over Ilya. You think Max gets that done?
Yeah, man. Like I just think again, both great fighters, but Max, he's proven himself time and time again. That chin, you know what I mean? Like Ilya, he's got obviously some power in his hands, and he can. He's obviously his only chance of winning would be to catch him, I believe, and that's no disrespect, but Max proven himself, right? But we know he's got that crazy granite chin. So if your biggest bet is trying to take that chin out, good luck. I've tried many times. You know what I mean? It's bloody, and so have many other big punches. It's like that's a granite chin. I think that's got to be pound for pound fucking best chin ever, right? Like it's got to be up there. It's nuts. So that's a tough fight for Ilya.
For banter, please weigh in at official weigh-ins at 170.
What's his?
Just for banter, just at official weigh-ins, weigh in at 170.
I think I'll be about that right now. You know what I mean? I might be a little bit heavy. I might need to fucking strip down for it, but we'll do it.
I should
do it for a bit of a laugh.
Please.